What's poppin', y'all? Y'all got some of the behind the scenes conversation, me and Miss Selina, but J Hill podcast, we in the building. As you may or may not have heard, Miss Selina is here. Can y'all please make some noise for Miss Selina? You own a salon.
I do.
You've been doing it for a long time.
Since 2000.
What made you get into that?
Actually, I'm from Philly.
You from Philly?
I'm from Philly.
Are you my
Born and
cousin?
raised.
We cousins then. I'm from
like
Baltimore.
All right.
Yeah, we cousins. You know what they say.
At the age of 16, I decided I wanted to learn how to do braids. And then I was doing braids in the basement. And then when I relocated from Philly to Florida, working for the white man, I said, you know what? I started having children. I said, it's time for me to be my own boss.
Right.
So in 2000, I became my own boss, and I ain't looked back since.
And you've been doing it for that long.
Absolutely.
Have you been like hands-on for that long?
Hands-on for that long. I have staff that have been with me now for 27 years, 20 years, 18 years, 15, 12.
Sheesh.
Yeah.
What makes you, you gotta love it to be still hands-on for that long, or?
I'm a people's person, but really the most thing that I love the most is I was able to groom them to be able to be the bosses that they are today.
Wow.
So that's why we switching from an open floor plan salon. Now they are able to actually open up their own salons, go into suites, go wherever it is that they need to go, but they can handle it and maintain their own.
Wait, I'm gonna fast forward, go back.
Okay.
So now, are you into like coaching now? What are you doing now?
So I do both.
Mm-hmm.
So I mentor them.
Mm-hmm.
I coach them, teach them how to, I'm actually fixing and repairing their credit.
Mm-hmm.
I help them buy their homes, help them get funding for their suites. I'm doing it all. Plus, when I got to Atlanta, I opened up U Natural 2, another salon here in Atlanta.
That's fire. That's inspirational. So when in your journey did you start to want to like get into like coaching and mentoring and all of that?
I would probably say about 15 years ago when I was watching them mature. And then I actually have classes. I teach because I'm not a gatekeeper, because I believe what's for me is for me. Mm-hmm. And there's so much money out there to be made. And so I feel like the youth, the young, they're going to do what I do now. So we need to prep them and get them ready. The only difference is we're going to get them ready a little bit different than the way I learned. See, because I learned using my own money.
Okay.
I didn't learn using other people's money. But now I can teach them how to use other people's money.
Is that something new that you just learned, or?
No, actually I learned at an early age how to go back and forth with 0% interest cards. So at like 18, I got my first credit card at 18. And I was actually taught to say, hey, you go for the 0% interest card. So I don't pay interest. I don't believe in paying interest. Keep your credit good. When that 0% interest is about to end, then I go ahead and transfer to another card.
You get transfer or you got to cancel? How does that work?
No, I don't cancel anything. You transfer. You do a balance transfer to another 0% interest card. So now the only difference is I'm doing it on a business side, not just on my personal.
Hold up. I'm gonna think. Let me tell you about life, bro. This is so dope because I just talk to so many people that do credit, so many people that do business. I think it's my first time ever hearing this.
Oh, yeah. Like I said, at the age of 18, I got my first card. It was with JCPenney's. And I said, wow, this is 22. It's like 22%. That's a lot. Can't you spend $300 and they're getting back $30 and I'm paying $10 monthly fee. I said, something's not right. Then I had a wonderful mentor. He said, I got my first Citibank card. Citibank had 0% interest for 6 months. I took that JCPenney balance and transferred on over to Citibank, and it gave me time to pay it at my pace.
Wait, how you do that? I might be slow. I might be one of them dumb niggas that, because wait, what?
Oh, yeah. You pay it at your pace.
But how do you transfer it? Like, is that what's the process?
A balance transfer.
You just call a bank?
Call the bank. They usually give you 0% interest free. Balance transfer. That sometimes they have a small fee. They may want to charge you $100 for back then for a balance transfer. I'm okay with paying $100 versus me paying $100 every month for keeping that high interest rate that they were charging me.
Okay, so for the people, I just want to go over this one more time. All right. Somebody might be at home, right? You go get a credit card. Is 0% interest or the one that's not 0% interest? Like, just give me that whole thing again.
So I'm going to give you an even better example. When I in my business, when I was transitioning, I had a partner. Me and my partner, we were transitioning. Well, we owed the IRS a lot of money. And I had to go back to what I remembered. I think we owed the IRS like $12,000, $15,000. I had good credit. I had 0% interest. I had cards that had 0% interest. I took that money from the IRS, cleared that debt, put it on that 0% interest, and then if it was 24 months, I put down 15 divided by 24, and I was able to pay that debt off.
And then you transfer it to another card, or?
No, I paid it off. So, for instance, if your debt is $15,000, right, and they're giving you 24-month 0% interest, you divide that by those 24 months. The $15,000, you divide that by those 24 months, and that will tell you exactly how much your monthly payments need to be. Now, hypothetically, say if I had a bad month, and maybe the 24 months was about to, come. I look at my other cards. Okay, here's another 0% interest. Let me swap this. Even if it's $500, let me transfer this on over. I don't want to give the banks any more money than what they already investing and using my money. And I'm going to use theirs.
Damn, this is crazy. All right. Wait, that shit crazy. So for the 0% interest, but usually it's only like 24 months though, right? So like, how you have so many at 0% interest, or are you just keep going back and get another 0% interest once the 24 months is over? Like, how does that work?
You run the play. So, believe it or not, most of those cards will actually, since you got good credit, they love it. They send you offers all the time. So, say if you started off with a 0% interest, then I have a Wells Fargo. I love Wells Fargo. They right now they're giving you 18 months 0% interest on a personal level. So for those people who have high credits and don't know the interest is killing them, we're going to fix your credit. Then you're going to apply for that Wells Fargo Reflect card, and you're going to transfer that money on over. And then you now got 0% interest to figure out what you need to do in that period of time to make it where you don't have to pay no interest.
Is this like anything? Like I could owe anything, and when you say transfer, I'm transferring the money off the credit card.
From one credit card to the next.
Okay, but not from one credit card to, I don't know, like a bill or something. Can you do that too?
No.
Okay.
I'm not transferring it to no bill.
Because you say you owe IRS. I'm like, so you can't.
The IRS, I paid that. So, for instance, I had, at that time, it was Citi Card. They had like a $50,000 credit limit.
Okay.
They had excellent credit. I ran the play, got the 0% interest, called the IRS, made that payment with that card, and I paid them off before that 0% interest would turn into interest.
That makes sense now. Damn.
Now the IRS is off of my ass. Because one thing about the IRS, they cannot tap into a business account, but they can tap into your personal account. So
I feel so slow right now because in my mind, I'm blown away. I'm like, that's so fucking smart. That's so genius.
yes.
And Alex over here shaking his head like, I'm like, why the fuck anybody never tell me this shit? Like, what the hell? Damn. So you can clear debt like this if you got good credit.
Clear debt. You can clear debt. You could clear business debt like this too. You could clear business debt. Strategically, make sure you are not paying interest at all. One of the big things that you have to be so mindful of, we're young. We don't know that, first of all, our aunts got a bill on our Social Security number.
Facts, yeah.
Okay, listen, your family will mess up your credit. They're going to mess it up.
For sure.
If you keep your profile clean, the sky is the limit. Right now, I told every one of my staff members, I made them wear my team, because I don't treat them like staff, they're my team. All of y'all will get your LLC. I did that a couple of years ago because they don't even know what I was preparing them for, because I relocated. All of y'all open up your business accounts. And if your credit's messed up, now we're going to work on your credit. Now we're going to put you in a position to be able to get your own business funding. And I'm big, don't fuck it up.
And this is the wait. Are these the women that work at the salon?
Men, women, men and women.
Damn.
I've watched a young lady from 15. Now she is 39, and she's just now leaving me. We're all literally separating and getting their own space, and now I pretty much raised them to be able to do this.
Yo, that's fun. Wait, hold up. So you said you started doing that 15 years ago?
I started.
I started
Naturally You in year 2000.
Yeah, but you started like mentoring like.
It was 15 years ago. I switched them from commission to booth rent. See, one of the things is you got to make sure your team believe in themselves. Most people don't understand. Like, hey, how are you able to have an open set salon and still survive in today's industry?
First of all, what that mean before you? I'm sorry.
Open
set. Yeah.
You got chairs. You got chairs in the open setting.
Okay, I get.
You know, everybody wants to be their own boss.
Yeah.
No, you know, you can have chairs in the open, but it's all competitive. They're all competing. I never had the salon set up where we were all competing with one another. We were all family.
Okay.
I get paid, they get paid. I learn something, you learn something. That made it where they wanted to stay. I learned how to do what I have in my hair, sister locks. I send every last one of them to the training class. You learn how to do sister locks. Because nobody want to be in no position where the owner is making money and they're barely surviving. So if I'm giving you the tools, I'm teaching you how to survive. Now, if you don't survive, that's on you. But I'm teaching you, and I'm showing you. Not only teach, but I'm showing you. I'm giving you the steps. Now, I just had a team meeting with one of my guys. He just had his 20th anniversary with me as of Sunday. And he said to me, "Thank you, Selina. You really raised me." He's 43 now. He said, "Thank you for showing me that." He said, "I was scared when we decided to go our separate ways." He said, "I was scared. However, you've given me all the tools I need to be successful. And I know I could come back to you if I feel like I need some help." So my goal is not just to teach my team, but teach other entrepreneurs, teach other stylists. Stop slaying behind that chair. Stop slaving on your.
At Arizona State University, we're bringing world-class education from our globally acclaimed faculty to you. Earn your degree from the nation's most innovative university. Online. That's a degree better. Learn more at asuonline.asu.edu.
Feet. It's time to start to play for a new retirement plan.
Why though? Like, why is that like? Because it seemed like you're super passionate about that. Like,
Absolutely.
Where did that come from?
Well, I mean, I'm 53. My back hurt. My knees hurt. My hands hurt. It's time to now, because you cannot sustain standing behind a chair. 50, 60, 70 years old. You can't. The body will give up. Your brain may still work, but the body is not going to keep doing what it's been doing over 40 years. So now it's time to use your mind. Now it's time to use your smartness. Now it's time to use the play. So here we are.
It just seems like when I hear you speak, I understand like we do the coaching and of course we get paid for it. When I hear you speak though, it don't sound like it's a business play for you though. It genuinely sounds like you just trying to help people out.
We have this thing where we all go on vacation every year. We all, as a team, go on vacation every year. And during Christmas time, I pretend like I'm Oprah and I just go out there and just do stuff for them. But they call me Operation because I'm always trying to fix it. I'm a solution-oriented type person. So my goal here is my blessing. I'm going to keep being blessed, but I feel like if I can bless others, I get more of a reward for that. So I'm not in it for the money because the money going to come. But when you're in it from passion, from what you believe, the way I was taught, the way I was raised, I can't do nothing but win.
You know, it's crazy. That's so true because I was just talking about this earlier. You know, they say the more people you can help, the more money you make, right? And like we look at professions like doctors and lawyers and things like this, and we wonder why they don't make as much as the athletes and the entertainers and things like that. And it's not saying that the athletes and entertainers' jobs are better, right? It's just that they impact more people at a time. Whereas though a doctor can't physically, he can't help 1 million patients at one time. Whereas though an athlete, when they play, he's playing in front of millions of people, and he's touching 1 million kids. They want to be football players. They want to escape poverty. Same with musicians, right? I listen to music. 1 million people can listen, so you impacting more people. And like, it's just crazy that I'm hearing you saying that, because it really shows. Like, if you help people, especially if you're doing it for the right reason and you're not just doing it to be money hungry, the universe always reward the work that you put out. And it's just crazy, because I'm hearing you and I'm like, man, like, and this isn't like even on no interview shit. It's just I'm listening to you. I'm like, yo, like, it just sounds so powerful, because I can hear the passion and like just the authenticity and like how you helping these people like really come up, and that's crazy. So I guess my next question is, what made you get a mentor? Like, what made you seek mentorship?
Because when a tree stopped learning, it stopped growing. Like when you stop watering a tree, it stops growing. It literally dies.
Okay.
So in order for me to continue to help people, I got to keep learning. I got to keep knowing how to next game, how to play. So one thing I will say, even though I've been in business for 27 years, don't mean I did it right. I use a lot of my own money. I didn't get my first business card until 10 years, like about 7 years ago.
So
And
that's what changed the game for you.
It
The
changed-
business.
I didn't know.
Okay.
And one thing is, you don't know because you don't seek out, and you get comfortable. So when I transitioned from Florida to Atlanta, I had my mom. She had passed away, and prior to her passing away, she said, "Selina, what you've done here in Tallahassee, Florida, you got to be able to do somewhere else. You just can't leave your talent right here. You can't just leave your heart and your thoughts right here. You got to go into this world and spread it." So I transitioned up here off a wing of a prayer, left all my clients there, left my team there, say, "Hey guys, go ahead, please. I'm going to stay with you, run it for me, but it's time for me to go help you guys in a different way." So by me coming up here, got my mentorships, and now I'm able to help them in a totally different way, totally different atmosphere.
Yeah, that's crazy.
So I had to let them know, just because we're closing the open format of a salon, that means I'm just elevating you guys to a whole nother position.
So wait, what's the for right now, if you don't mind me asking?
Oh, we turning them into suites.
Okay.
Construction, everything, chopping it up. And they were, when I tell you they came, we was on our trip in Jamaica, and I said, "Hey guys, it's time for y'all to go to the next level." They looked at me like, "What do you mean?" And I explained to them, "Y'all don't need my hand no more. Now I'm going to guide y'all to financial freedom. You guys are now in your late 30s and 40s. It's time for y'all to start preparing for retirement. Y'all going to do things different than the way I did it."
What changed for you? Because it seemed like I'm hearing you, like you always was successful, it seemed, but 7 years ago when you learned about the business credit, right? What changed for you that you can then teach somebody else that learns it way quicker to you? Like, what was the change? Like, what was the eye-opener? Because again, I'm hearing you sound smart as hell. So when you say 7 years ago I heard about business credit, I'm like, okay, what difference did that make? Like, what did it help?
Once again, I'm using other people's money and not mine. I have a 25-year-old daughter, and she's been with me and doing sister locks. I took her, she watched me. I said, "When you're ready, I'm going to take you to the sister lock class." She was the youngest to ever take the sister lock class because she mentored under me. At the age of 16, she became an entrepreneur. She's been out there making her own money. She's never worked for anyone. She's 25 now. When she was 19, I said, "Okay, now it's time to get this credit right." She says, "Well, Mom, what do I need to do?" I said, "You're going to go to Navy Federal. You're going to open an account with Navy Federal." She said, "Okay, I can open up an account with Navy Federal," because right now she's just sitting there, she's just making money, don't have no bills, she's in school. I said, "Okay, what do you do now?" I said, "What did you do?" She said, "Well, I want to apply. I want my first credit card." She applied for the credit card, she got denied. I said, "Baby, ain't nobody tell you to do that. We're going to season that account. So now you're going to stop putting money in Wells Fargo, start putting it in Navy Federal." And after 30 days, she applied again. They gave her $25,000.
Nah, Navy Federal be giving that 25 piece out.
All you have to do is actually show them that you're building a relationship with them. It don't have to be long. They just needed to see some consistent deposits into that account. She got $25,000. Now she has a Wells Fargo Reflect. She has a Citibank, and all her cards are over 25 and above, and she's only 25. She is now ready. I had her open up her LLC. Now she's ready to start her business.
That's crazy. So with this business thing, because you like again, you told me the credit card thing. You already knew the credit cards, but you had to pay it off with your personal money.
Correct.
So with the business credit, don't you still got to pay it off? Like how does that work?
You can find other banks that have 0% interest. They're out there. You leverage the money. You find other banks. U.S. Bank is a good one. U.S. Bank, you can transfer. They're good with balance transfers. You could, if you got Chase, and Chase is one of them type of banks where they don't like for you to max out. But if you do, you go with another bank, transfer from U.S. Bank, transfer that money that you owe on Chase. Now Chase is free, and now Chase is going to say, hey, I'm going to give you some more money. We got more money to give you. I see you paid your debt. They're going to give you money.
How long you can do this? Because it sounds like we just transferring.
I do this. I'll go get another LLC, get foreign companies. I have quite a few LLCs. You heard what Tony said. Get them.
Damn, this is crazy. Like, y'all really...
Get them.
I don't know if Jay talked about this on the pod. I don't know. Like, I don't know. He must be telling y'all some new shit.
Man, I'm telling you.
He did?
Mentorship is amazing.
Damn.
Everyone needs one. Don't sit there and think you could do it. Just like everyone needs a little bit of counseling, you sit here thinking you could do it on your own. Everyone needs a mentor. Everyone.
Damn, man. Philly, Miss Selina from Philly. Oh, so like, what's your next steps? Like, what are you looking to gain?
Oh, I got something good cooking.
What's that?
Oof. See, so not only am I going to elevate this credit building funding strategy, but when you deal with stylists are all over the world. So right now I'm preparing every last person, even at the age of 19. See, we're going to start them off young. We ain't going to wait till they're in their 40s and 50s. We're going to start them off right at a young age, strategizing to be able to teach them how to properly love doing what they do, but work smarter, not harder. So that's what we're doing now. We're gearing up to hit the youth right now because they're coming out of high school. We have high schools in Philadelphia that you get your cosmetology license right out of high school. They're seeing that quick money because cosmetologists, we make the money. It comes up, as soon as it comes in, we making money, cash. And they're like, oh, I'm making a lot of money. But are you really?
What's your thoughts on college? I'm just curious.
Well, that depends on the person. That depends on if you're a type person who want to work for somebody or work for yourself.
I ain't gonna lie to you. So I feel like it can be a balance of both, right? Because I went to college, but I didn't have the mindset that I have today. And when I'm listening to you about these kids, man, you'll have your biggest clientele in college. I ain't gonna lie. You let somebody do hair out the gate in college. What?
Yeah.
They say the hustle get you your first 100,000. Shit, in college the hustle can get you your first half of M.
Well, you know, most cosmetologists don't go to college.
That's the only reason I asked you that because I feel like if you are a cosmetologist, you can go. That could be the play. You can go to college just to get your clients.
Absolutely.
And they all right there. You going, man? You in a dorm room trapping out the dorm.
They're braiding in the dorm room, $100. Like when I was younger, you could get braids for $100. Now these people charging these long down your butt braids for thousands of dollars.
Sheesh, damn.
It's a lot of money out there in cosmetology.
No, that's fire. So like, are you having like you got a program or something? Like how you gonna get to the kids like the 19-year-olds and stuff? How you gonna do that?
I have a school. The name of my school is Naturally You Art and Braid School. So I have a school. I teach them.
Oh, you just going crazy. Hold up. Where your school at? Is it in back Tallahassee?
It's in Tallahassee. But we travel. I told you I have a team. So one of the beauties of, even though we're separating as a open salon, we still go together. We still travel as a team. So we're traveling.
Damn. How can like so let's say a 19, 20-year-old see this and they really trying to like tap in? How can they tap in with you?
Go on Instagram, Naturally You, the letter U, Tally, Tally, DM us and just say I'm ready. I'm ready.
We gotta do like a promo code or something because that's dope. I ain't gonna lie. Like what you doing is special. Like, damn. You got me lost for words. I appreciate you, Miss Selina, for real.
Thank you.
I think you could feel it. I ain't gonna lie, you can feel it. I wish you nothing but success. And man, I'm here to support the movement for sure. Because if it's anything about helping these kids, I'm with you. 1,000,000%.
They want it. You just got to have somebody out there to teach it.
Now, do you have a personal Instagram or anything like that?
I do.
Or what is it?
It's Selina Alexander _.
Okay. Man, Miss Selina, this is good. Like I said, I appreciate you for sitting down having this conversation with me. Man, holla at Miss Selina for real. This is dope. Mr. J Hill Podcast. This is a wrap, guys. We out.